everyone, welcome to our homeschool table. My name is Jerilyn. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 9, 3, and almost 1. And today I'm going to be sharing some of my summer homeschool goals that I have this year for 2024. I am not usually a super big goal setter and things like that, but I just decided that I have some things that I want to do, and I figured that maybe if I shared them with all of you that I might be more inclined to actually do them. So today I'm going to be sharing a few different things. First, some personal goals that I have. Second, some homeschool kind of preparation that I have for getting ready for next year. And then lastly, I'm going to be sharing what I will be reading this summer to prepare for the coming school year. The first set of goals that I'm going to share are my personal goals. And these might include things that have to do with homemaking or just for me personally, things like that. So the first thing is that in the last few weeks, I have been really trying to start exercising more on a regular basis. And so what I've been doing is just walking on my treadmill for about 30 minutes each morning, about 5 days a week. So that is my goal, is to walk for 30 minutes 5 days a week. And if I know that it's going to be a really nice day and that we are going to go on a walk, instead I will go ahead and skip that morning of walking on the treadmill and just go outside with the family. Another goal that I have is to drink more water. And I don't know about you, but I find it a lot easier to drink more water in the summertime when it's hotter outside. But I would like to increase my water intake, and I haven't been super great about that this last year, and I know I need to do better at that. So the next thing that I want to talk about is kind of some homemaking tasks. I have been trying different methods, but mostly just trying to implement the Fly Lady cleaning system, which if you want to know more about that, I'm happy to share, but there are millions of videos on YouTube about Fly Lady and her cleaning system. But over the last few years, I have gotten really good at having a morning routine where there are certain things that I do each morning, and I have things that I do kind of in the middle of the day, right at the beginning of nap time or quiet time. And then I also have some pretty decent evening routines as well, where I get the kitchen cleaned up and kind of the house put to bed, as you might say. And so that's all been going really well. But as far as deep cleaning goes, I am not super great at that. So I thought I would start slow. And for this summer, I would like to spend 1 week on each room. I have our living room and dining room. They're kind of all connected in one room. So I was going to work on that 1 week, and then another week I will work on deep cleaning the kitchen and of course the bathroom. That's actually the one that I started with. I started yesterday with deep cleaning the bathroom, and then I will work on the bedrooms and the laundry room. So that is kind of my plan for right now. And so I would like to kind of get going on deep cleaning those areas of my house. I'm going to try to start doing a little bit more of my deep cleaning of the main parts of the house in the evenings after they go to bed. So I will keep you updated on how that is going. And of course, as usual, I would like to do some decluttering and kind of tidying up different spaces where I know we need to get rid of a few things. And lastly, for my personal goals, I would like to have more fun with the kids, which I, once again, find that it's a lot easier to do that in the summertime when it's nice out and we can all be outside together or going on walks and going to the park and the library and things like that. And we do those things during the school year as well, but I find it hard to fit it in any more than maybe once or twice a week to be able to do that. And we have a really nice little splash pad in our town, and so my plan is to hopefully get to go there at least once a week for the summertime when it's really nice outside. Okay, so moving on to my homeschool preparation goals, I have 5 different things that I am going to be working on. The first thing that I would like to do is to get everything cleaned out from last school year. I keep a filing cabinet in our bedroom, and I keep all of the completed work in folders in my filing cabinet. And if I remember correctly, I didn't even clean them out from the year before last. So I actually think I have 2 years of paperwork to go through and get rid of. And we don't actually have to keep anything in our state as far as portfolios or work samples or anything like that. I just like to keep it. And my daughter enjoys compiling kind of a memory book by the end of the school year to look back at some of the work that she completed. So we never even did that from 3rd grade, and now she just finished 4th grade. So we need to go ahead and get that finished up. Second, I would like to reorganize our curriculum storage. Right now we have curriculum and books kind of in a few different places throughout our house just because that's the space that we have, and we don't have any kind of closets really in our house. So I would like to kind of reorganize where I keep certain things and hopefully also get a new bookshelf to be able to put all of our new books on, because we have lots of things to put on shelves that don't have homes yet. Number 3 is I would like to prepare as much as I can for History Bible Literature Level E from Sunlight. I already took care of a couple of things. I got my teacher's manual put together, and I just today cut out the timeline figures for the whole level and organized them into term 1, term 2, and term 3, each being 12 weeks long. So I just have a couple of things that I need to finish up for that. Number 4, I would like to prepare some book lists of some of the science books that might go along with the topics that my daughter will be studying in science next year, with the How to Be Good at Science book that we'll be using. So I'll probably do a separate video just for that. And toward the end of summer, I would like to prepare our morning basket materials that we'll be using for the first term. I plan our homeschool year in 3 terms, each 12 weeks long. So before we get started mid-August, I would like to have our morning basket all prepared and things like that. Also a video on that coming later on in the summer. Now, last but not least, I would like to go over the books that I would like to read this summer. 2 of these books are just my personal reading that I want to finish or start and finish before the summer is over. And those 2 are Know and Tell by Karen Glass. I still have only read about half of this book, and I haven't gotten any farther, so I would like to finish reading this, especially because we are going to be getting a little bit more into written narration this coming year, and so I need to kind of figure out what that looks like and how we're going to schedule it and things like that. So I want to finish up this book. This is all about the art of narration. And then there is a book called Family is Hard, Deal with It by Todd Wilson. Here's the name, Todd Wilson. My husband and I saw Todd Wilson speak last year at our local homeschool convention, and he's kind of a funny guy, and he has a podcast called Family Man, I believe. Yeah, Family Man Publishing is his company. And so I would like to read this book because my husband bought several of his books last year at his booth in the vendor hall. And this was one of the ones that I had never read yet. So I want to read this one. So I like to pre-read the books that my daughter is going to be reading for her Sunlight readers. And this year we are doing History Bible Literature Level E, and so she will be going through the Level E readers. And since I plan our homeschool year in 12-week terms, I thought that the best way to kind of keep up with everything and not have to read everything in the summer is to read in the summertime what she will be reading in term 1. And so then it hasn't been an entire year since I've read it. It's just been a couple of months. So these are the books that I am going to be pre-reading this summer. And I don't think they're going to take super long. I just need to actually sit down and spend the time reading them. And I started this one today by The Great Horn Spoon. And then Freedom Train, The Story of Harriet Tubman. Turn Homeward, Hannah Lee. Shades of Grey. Sing Down the Moon. Old Yeller. And Helen Keller. So those are the readers that she'll be working on weeks 1 through 12. And so I thought I would go ahead and get a jump start on reading those right now during the summertime. And then most likely my plan for fall term or term 1 is that I will read the next term's books at that time. So that is my plan for right now, and we will see how it goes with this summer reading. But I just kind of thought that maybe if I came on here and shared with all of you my goals for the summer, that maybe I would be more likely to get some of them completed, and maybe I could even make a few videos along the way of getting some of these things done. So if you're interested in any of those types of videos, please click the like button and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you would like to see this summer. I know I specifically have some reflection videos coming up from just reflecting on this last school year. There will be some planning videos coming up and things like that. I thought I might take you along with me on kind of getting the homeschool room cleaned up and cleaned out. So if you're interested in anything like that, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys are all having a great beginning of June, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. No, that's not how I end videos. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll see you next time.